Truck it on.
Doctors, roll out. You're watching or listening to We Got Your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime. We the people, the People's Patriot Project.
To put your skill set, your thoughts, and ideas, or want to help continue the mission, you have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we are the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want you to be a part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to We Got Your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime. Here's the WeP3 team bringing you today's best heroes hits in the boots on the ground organizations that are saving lives. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Left your left, left right your left. You got it.
Truck it on.
Your left, left right your left. You got it.
Good evening. We are here for your July 20th episode of We Got Your 6 at 6. We are here to run the show, do the things we need to do, and bring all the people in that need to have to know. Thanks so much for being here today or sharing all the pieces of your growth and choices. A great way to help and support those who need it. The grind. This is what we need to put back into our world. It helps us when we are validated through what we want to do and what we're going to do. I'm Mark Peterson with the People's Patriot Project, and we are bringing you our weekly show podcast called We Got Your 6 at 6. Every week we bring you a guest, often a new artist, and sharing all the good, and sometimes not so good, of the things happening in our world. This week we're hosting some amazing discussions with our guests. We've got Joey MacD, the dude, we call him the Panda, from Mobile Cigar Lounge. And Ty Warner is bringing it is an eclectic, kind of old story songwriting style. Amazing music from Ty Warner. We're going to see him in a second. Sponsors for tonight's show include Green Hill Contracting, a veteran-owned operated contracting company out of Moberly, Missouri. Thank you, Timothy Newton, for that. Then we got the amazing Catch-22 peer support with our one and only Derek Iozio, the godfather of WeP3. Then we have Operation Texas Strong, the amazing mission of the Crutch Singers down in Texas. Thank you, Peggy and Bobby, for the amazing job and work that you do. And then we have the one and only, another Iozio, deep in the works of the People's Patriot Project with the Boho Hobos Hideaway. Thank you, Lauren Iozio. And then we've got Brian Kinzer. Sometimes he stops in, sometimes he can't. The reason why he can is he's a first responder. He's got that leash of a pager on him all the time. He's always out there doing stuff. But this is an organization that helps support the People's Patriot Project, helps support healthy living, and it's all quality made products here in the great United States of America. I'm taking a little time, takes a little longer to do some of the things I need to do. And so there's Kendra's link. Sorry for the little delay and stuff. We'll get through this. The People's Patriot Project, We Got Your 6 at 6, can also be heard on Reason Across America Radio on Sundays at 11 p.m. Eastern. You can find Reason Across America Radio at the iHeartRadio app, the Odyssey app, and the TuneIn app. Search the word Reason Across America Radio, and here's their link as well. This is how we get it all paid for, people. If you have not bought a wreath for a memorial of a veteran, well, it's not a veteran, well, it is a veteran, can be a veteran, but a memorial of a service member to be laid on their memorial in their national cemetery or any cemetery for that matter, please, we've got the information, we got the stuff to get to you. We need you to go out there. It's $17. You can put a wreath on a person that you know, or just donate a wreath, whatever you need to do. That is a way that we honor those who have fallen and remember those who have fallen. And we're going to teach about those who have fallen as well. We also like to bring up Mr. Brother Joe Meich of the Temple Massager. He is offering a deal for all who go to his website, www.templemassager.com. And you go in there and you type in EP3 into the purchase code. You get one of these cool devices that helps you, soothes you, calms you, lets you do all the pieces. I'm here. We got it. We know why we get to do this. We come here every week. We have a privilege to have an open mic, an open opportunity, an open chance to share with why you get to walk down the streets on a daily with the liberties and the freedoms that you have. And it's because of the men and women who have served our country, A, in the military, or B, as a first responder. You literally, your freedoms and liberties actually exist because of these men and women. Yes, there have been laws that have been created. Yes, our government has a play in it. But without the men and women who have spilled their blood, their sweat, their tears, have lost their lives, that freedom doesn't exist. That's the truth. I know that it seems pretty grandiose, but that's the position we stand on. That's where we stand. That's what we believe, and we're going to stand on that. I'm probably missing the steps because I've already gotten deep into this, but we'll now get into, if you got the time, and you will have the time, we're going to start our show here in a second. If you can take your hats off, and if you can stand, if you're capable, we're going to take the time to honor this great country with the national anthem from our brother, the one and only Dave Bray. Patriot Pride.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the red
Here we go, folks. It's a go.
Three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America.
All right.
Love it.
What's up, gentlemen? What's up?
Doing good, Mark. Great intro. Love it.
Thank you. Thank you. We get a little busy. Folks, check out our crew tonight, man. We got the amazing Ty Warner in the house. He's calling in all the way from the greatest state. Sorry, Joe. The greatest state in America. Wyoming.
Wyoming.
It
Yeah.
doesn't even need an introduction.
No. Least populated state too.
And then Joey Mack coming in from Kansas. Sorry, bud. That's what you get.
No, but from Jersey though. Jersey representing.
Oh my gosh.
It is so exciting to be here, guys. Thank you for coming on this weekend to share what we got going on with you in your lives. We have Joey Mack here with the chief. He's the chief smoking officer from an organization that it's his own organization, but he makes life a better place through the haze of the cigar smoke. We got. So how do you say your last? I already asked you that, but I am going to mess it up. So how do you say your last name again?
Dizon.
Dizon.
It's like
It's really simple.
Dijon, but Dizon. You know, good.
There's no jokes you get with that ever, do you?
Yeah, Dijon mustard. I got a bunch of names.
I think of a lot of different things when you say the Dizon part. That's I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, buddy.
It's all good.
Share who you are, what you are, and the mobile cigar lounge brought to us by the JC Newman Cigar Company. Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, first off, thank you, Mark. Thank you, everyone that's listening in. I see the chat going. Dylan, Shannon, Luis, and Pamela. Hello, everyone. My name is Joey Mack, aka the Smoking Panda. I served in the Marine Corps for 6 years. Deployed to Mongolia, Norway, and Iraq 0809. I'm your basic 0311. So an infantryman in the Marine Corps. Met some incredible people, and part of that lifestyle was using tobacco, right? It's like tobacco, alcohol, especially when you're young and 18 and 19. But myself and my two partners, another Marine guy I deployed with, and a guy I went to military university with, we smoked cigars while in service, and we love the phrase, smoke them if you got them. So we created a business where now we drink and smoke for a living now, where we bring the ultimate cigar experience to not only New Jersey, but different parts of the country. And we've been in business for 7 years now. We do over 1,000, 1,100 events every year for the past 3-4 years. So it's an incredible ride.
1,100 events a year. That's crazy, man. Holy cow. Good job. Great work. We'll talk. We'll do some collaborating, get some talking done, and we'll is that your mobile unit you're sitting in right now?
No, I'm visiting some friends in Kansas. That's why I'm in Kansas right now. Right. Yeah, I'm in the office, I guess, a friend's office.
Eric Ozzy wants to know what part of Jersey.
Yeah, Northeast Jersey. I was born and raised in Belleville, right north of Newark. I now live on the northwest part in Hopatcong. So I'm Jersey through and through, born and raised in Jersey. Grew up with, a great Italian neighborhood. So I enjoy all foods.
I love it. Mr. Warner.
Yes.
Tell us about your service, brother. Tell us about your music, your mission in music, and what you're working on, what you're getting done right now.
Yeah. Well, first again, the best thing about Jersey is you got rid of Aaron Rodgers. That's the best thing that ever happened to Jersey. That's another story. Anyways, yeah. So, I think that if I were to try to categorize, I read a lot of. I'm a big inspirational guy, and one of the things that I read in one of my daily reads for motivation is that don't take yourself too seriously because nobody else does either, and that's kind of how I view what I'm about. So I'm just fortunate enough to have served our nation as a civilian and then also in the military. And I retired. First of all, one of my friends says, "You don't retire, you refire." One of the coaches that I work with. I love that line because you really just kind of transition out and go to wherever you're going to go. But I spent 20 years and some change active duty retiring as a senior non-commissioned officer in the United States Air Force as a master sergeant, and then I transitioned to the civilian career and spent 20 and some change doing that because my spouse got picked up when I transitioned out to go to Germany for 6 years. So that's kind of part of the house that built me as we lived as a civilian. So in Germany, and music has always been a spark for me. That was the underlying talent of what I was about. And the minute I was able to transition fully out of the Air Force and just walk right into my musical career, it's been just an absolute joy. And that's what I'm doing. I'm writing, releasing, recording. I think if you were to look at what I talk about, my brand really is Retropolitan. And I think you hit the nail on the head when you're talking about it, and that it's a modern sound with a familiar spin to it. And that's kind of what I try to do. I'm a very cause-centric writer. I've written a song about domestic violence, I've written a song about our veterans, I've written a song about suicide resiliency. So I try to take what I can do and connect people through the gift of song with those 8 notes. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I appreciate you and your service. Thank you, both of you, for A, serving, and B, continuing the mission, getting the
Yeah.
word out and being part.
Yeah.
Mr. Warner, what song did you want to start with tonight?
Let's start with "Love Is Everywhere." "Love Is Everywhere" was my first release a couple of years ago, and I work with another woman out of Nashville, and that was connected through initially the Nashville Songwriters Association International. And I'm a firm believer in marrying up with people that are part of our brand, like your cigar deal. You've got people that you feel are part of your company who you want to work with. And this woman is Olivia Francis, and we recorded this one in Nashville, Tennessee. And the intro for the song came from Sly and the Family Stone's "Everyday People." It's one of my faves.
This is Ty Warner. Love is everywhere.
With the dawning day, the sun is giving us the gift of light. See the birds and bees humming through the trees. Oh, there's magic in this morning. Oh, love is everywhere. Just imagine when we start to share our compassion. We will change the world. Watch it happen. Kindness is our prayer. Oh, love is everywhere. Walking down the street, strangers passing by and sharing smiles. Neighbors say hello, children learn and grow. Oh, the world and all her wonder. Oh, love is everywhere. Just imagine when we start to share our compassion. We will change the world. Watch it happen. Kindness is our prayer. Oh, love is everywhere. Growing in flower pots and garden beds, in the hearts of your family and your friends. In the moon, the waves, the sun and the stars. It's here, it's there, wherever you are. We got to live together. Put a little love in your heart. Give peace a chance. All you need is love. Oh, love.
That is Ty Warner with Love is Everywhere.
Thank you so much, Mark.
You're welcome, brother. Thank
Yeah.
you for being here.
Yeah.
I don't know why we got a little technical difficulty here right now. I don't know what's going on. Hang tight with me.
We're good.
Why is the screen not coming? Why are your cameras not coming up? That's what I'm struggling with. Burp, 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 burp. There we are.
There we are.
Yeah.
There we are. There we go. We did it. We did it.
Let's go, boys.
I love the sound that it takes you back a little bit. It's not your tractor rap country getting grinding, rock and growing, red dirt. It's your nice, like Olivia Newton-John, kind of, get us back to the early 80s. I love it.
Thank you so much.
Great
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, it's just a feel good song, right? It's an inspirational feel good song. Part of what I'm about on my electronic press kit and the EPK, if you can go to TyWarnerGlobal.com, I say when words fail, music speaks, and that's what it's always about. And I just love that whole vibe and the way songs come to people, or like for my cigar teammate there, and your marketing ideas, how you try to get your marketing across the finish line with what you think might work for your company and things like that. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's just a fun, feel good cut. I love it.
Billy Shea, good to see you, brother. You have a comment here. I don't agree with you, Billy. I'm going to let you know that. You're not alone. We are with you. Hang with our network. We got you, brother. This is different. And if I'm going to connect with you, and we'll see what's up, what's going down, brother. We're with you, brother. Real quick, do our shout outs. Want to make sure we get everyone that's here. Derek Iozio, good to see you, brother. We already talked about him and his hard work with the People's Patriot Project. He's a peer support leader with Catch 22. We got Jeremy Daniels in the house. Love to have you, brother. Jerry Gilmore, another amazing support down in the great state of Louisiana. Not as great as Wyoming, a little bit above
Correct.
New Jersey and
Correct.
Kansas City on the map. So, Beth King, good to see you. Crown Eater's wife. They're at an event right now. We're ramping up some stuff to get them more FaceTime with the People's Patriot Project. Got a lot of comments. Shannon Book was in the house. We got Pamela Potts Arnell. Doctor, good to see you. Shannon Book. Boo. Lois, it's been a long time, sister. Good to see you. Awesome. Thanks for being here, folks. Dylan, we got more all the way through. We with you, Billy, again. I just want to say we're with you, Billy Shea. Real quick, we're going to take a quick break. Not a break for you guys or a break for me. We want to get into real quick. This is Jonathan's section of our We Got Your 6 at 6, and it's our news. July is Social Wellness Month. Social Wellness Month is a period dedicated to the raising awareness about the importance of maintaining healthy and positive relationships with others. We like to encourage everyone to reflect on their connections, relationships, and overall social well-being. The focus is on fostering meaningful interactions, nurturing relationships, and building supportive networks. July 24th is International Self-Care Day. It stresses the importance of self-care and the cornerstones of wellness. Individuals are encouraged to make self-care part of their everyday routines and turn it into a priority. A wide range of interventions that cover health issues from mental health to therapy for chronic diseases can now be self-administered thanks to new approaches and technological breakthroughs. Taking care of yourself is an investment that will last a lifetime. July 25th is National Hire Veteran Day. Each year, brave men and women from the military service return to civilian life. This day was created to remind job seekers and employers alike that these veterans' experience and dedication can be a breath of new life into your workforce. It aims to teach people about value of hiring a veteran. Get out there and support your veterans, and we support our first responders. July 26th is Holistic Therapy Day. Holistic therapy treats the human body as a synergy of mind, body, and soul. It aims to bring a harmonious balance among all elements of being. Unlike modern medicine that does not treat an ailment or disease as an isolated problem, holistic therapy believes every being is a combination of their physical, mental, and emotional and spiritual aspects. So it recommends a comprehensive treatment that works towards nurturing all of them at once. Holistic therapy supports that an imbalance in one aspect of self can cause distress in another. The practice of holistic therapy extends beyond the therapy room. It is a self-care practice and centers the nurtures all our senses. And with something in self-care, and it's not for everybody. I get it. And you know what? Some people say it's bad for your health, but taking a little time for you, sit back and relax and have a stogie is another way of taking care of you. Before we get back to Joey Mack, real quick, we're going to do our call to action. I almost have the graphic done for this, but this is check your six time. This is our call to action. We are a working group. All of you are here to join us. Billy Shea, this is where we're at. Take the time in your device and type just checking on you, just thinking about you, just all the above. You're going to copy that. You're going to paste it into 6 different conversations. Hence, check your 6. You're going to send that text out to 6 different people in your contact list and just say, create that conversation. It fits into everything we just talked about in the news, and it builds your relationships. And it also, remember, a gigantic portion of the conversations we have is no one reached out to me. No one talked to me. No one even knew I was there. Take the time now. This is simple. I mean, this is kind of gross and kind of in it is what it is. But you know what? I got some paper time on the porcelain throne in the morning where I sit there and I great conversations. No one wants to know that. It's kind of, it is what it is. But it's time of the day. I'm not playing bubble breaker. I'm reaching out to people and taking care of my brothers and sisters. Also, when you're driving. Also, when you're just sitting on the couch watching the tube. There's plenty of time to reach out to your people. Here's the caveat or the other added piece of this. Check your own back. Check you. Do your battle check. You've been out. You've been on the lines. It's not the front lines, but you've been out and you're doing. And you know what? Some people taking some jabs at you. So now you got to check. You check. You make sure you're good. We have a whole line of conversation that we've built into this. There's an acronym for check, 6. We'll get that all posted up, ready to go, ready to roll. And I think I'm about another next week. You guys will see the whole platform of Check 6. Billy, here's the deal, brother. We with you. I'm going to say it again. I'm putting my phone number 763-238-5971 in the comments. Yeah, I did. I thought I misspelled my phone number for a second. We have had 5 asks within our network this weekend. And again, do I stress about it? I stress about it stuff, but you will have a one-on-one conversation with me. We're with you. And whatever your needs and resources, we'll figure those pieces out. And again, the great part about our show is that I'm hoping, and these guys we don't get them for the 2 hours we wanted to have, because they got stuff. They got Mr. Warner's at an event right now, and he's taking the time away, and we appreciate that. Ty's got some stuff going on, but they whittled out time for us. So we won't get deep into our 2 hour tonight, but my hopes are that this is 2 more added men to our network, that when we have needs, I just say, you know what? If you're in New Jersey, I'm calling up my boy, calling him up, Joey Mack. Not many people in Wyoming. This is, Colorado. Can't talk about some parts of Colorado thing. We've already been warned. But
I get
you
it.
know what?
I get it.
We got our brother, Mr. Warner, out there in the Midwest, and again, we will get our pod. That's why I'm called Pods. I will get my pods on you. We will get this done.
Come on.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's why I do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Frank the Myth. Good to see you, brother. Again, another one. He's reaching out right now. I like the Pop Smoke, man. I like that. Oh my gosh. It's a program. So we're gonna collaborate right now. Joey Mack, Pop Smoke, Cigar.
I love it.
Add the beacon. Let's build it and grow it. Pop it, smoke it. Let's grow it.
Yeah, no,
I love it.
Mark, I just reached out to 6 of my buddies, military, so I'm just getting text messages
Outstanding.
back. So
I need to put that on the front end of the show. In the front end of the show, I need to tell our guests to do their check 6 early and invite their friends to the show. And my head was a space. I forgot to invite you guys to add to your destinations tonight. It's harder to do on the phone, so that would have been. Are both of you on the phone tonight?
No, I'm not on the phone. I'm on my computer.
You're on the computer? Okay.
Yeah.
I messed up. But we'll get it. We'll get the links out. I'll get you YouTube, and we'll get. If you have friends that are in need, you reach out to them. You reach out to us. We get them taken care of. We got a new friend right now. He popped smoke. He popped smoke earlier, and I'm going to call this a pop smoke tonight. And we got you, Mr. Shea. We got you. All right. Join Matt. Tell us about what you get done in your cigar lounge. What you get done in the 1,100 events a year and rocking and rolling, and how we taking care of brothers and sisters with this.
Yeah, one of the reasons why we started this too is if you think about it, especially when you think about being in the smoke pit, it's people having conversations. They're talking. Especially with a cigar, you're not rushing it, right? When you're with a cigar, it could be a 30-minute, it could be an hour smoke, but you're there just to relax. You're there to create conversations. I think cigar lounges are one of the few places that are still social areas that you can still have a decent conversation with someone. So we started a nonprofit called Pages of the Leaf, and that's what we do. We service veterans and first responders and creating those spaces for them because those are times that you need to take a break. Smoke them if you got them. For those that are military, that's a saying that we want just to take a break. You go out to the smoke pit, you kind of joke around a bit, and you get back to what you need to do. So for us to have a cigar and to have a smoke, it's about taking a break, to relaxing, having that conversation. I love the idea of popping smoke and being able to sit with someone because you're dedicating that time to actually have a conversation. So as much as I love the weddings, I love the private parties, and we've been there all around the country. One of the biggest things is meeting new people and having these conversations with people.
It's a great platform. Again, thank you for the vision. Thank you for being out there, and thank you for getting it done. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Mr. Warner.
Well, yes, Mark.
What are you working on now? What are you getting done? Tell me more.
Well, so it's all about connecting people, right? And connections. And you mentioned Dr. Arnell. So I'm a big believer, as I said in many things, in the loyalty factor and how people can connect and collaborate. So I'm very fortunate. I work with 2 organizations from a veteran perspective. One of them is with Dr. Arnell with 220. And I was introduced to her through a podcast from another organization that I worked with called Wall of Fame Entertainment. Wall of Fame Entertainment is a veteran-run talent agency, and we just 2 weeks ago in Bowling Green, Kentucky, did our initial launch of a concept called Patriot Stories. It's a writers' round where you have the veterans that are going to tell their stories of their experiences, like similar to a Nashville Writers Round, and that was an incredible success. So that was our initial check ride on that. And I'm also working with Dr. Arnell and her company, her organization, and very fortunate to be a part of that because of what they do. And she can type it because I know she's listening. She can type in what they're about if she wishes, what we're about. And what I'm doing right now for them is I kind of take uh, the tip of the spear of veterans that again want to tell their stories in song about what they've been through. And yeah, it's a riot. It's a great opportunity to take the spark that I have and spread it in different areas.
And I'm telling you right now, folks, if we don't get these stories written down, recorded on, we'd love to do it on our platform as well. If we don't get this stuff done and taken care of, it's going to be lost for the future. And the craziness is, I'm a social studies teacher, so I'm kind of a fiend in this area. My concern is how much history has been lost because, I mean, there was a time back in the day when libraries were burned and we lost information. There are some cultures that didn't have a written word, and so everything was by word, spoken word. And again, sadly and unfortunately, you put a bunch of 8th graders in a room, or you put a bunch of adults in a room, let's face it. You put them in a circle, and you tell them, like, 1 out of the 50, the first person ate a peanut butter sandwich, and by the time it gets around the other 50 people, you know, you're floating in the pool on a zebra. I don't know. The spoken word doesn't work. It's a nice, it works for what we had and need at one time, but so much has been lost. And so we've got to get these stories online, written down. And sadly, we lost a good one, 102-year-old Papa D yesterday here in the great state of Minnesota. World War II veteran that was out there and just a social media guy. I don't know how they figured out. My old man couldn't figure out Facebook forever when this 102-year-old guy's out there on TikTok every day doing his thing. So I appreciate it. Yeah. And our hearts go out with them. Our hearts go out. So we have some people that have reached out to me during the show, and some very sad and frustrating and upsetting news. And we don't put their stuff out there, but our hearts go out with you. And you may not hear this, but we have a musician down in Texas that's struggling a little bit because some life choices of people in their space. And thank goodness the life choice or the choice that they made didn't come to fruition, but they went through the steps. And so our heart goes out with them right now. So
that's great.
Mr. Warner, what's the next song you want to roll with?
I want to go. What the direction that brought me to Nashville was, I was peripherally but directly involved in a first-degree murder on stage at a little place here in Cheyenne called Old Chicago, and it was a marital spat and a momentary lapse of reason. And what happened was, a husband and a wife were having a challenge, and from there, he took her life. He was a very well trained marksman, and he shot her through a glass door while we were performing, and blew her head off. He murdered her right in the head, right next to me. There's still a little piece of her skull or shrapnel in my bicep here. And so when that happened, it was a calling for me to become peripherally involved in the awareness and prevention of domestic violence, because how could that not be one of my platform campaigns? So it gave me the opportunity to sing the song or perform the song, to also talk about it without losing my composure when I talk about it, because a lot of times the victims have a difficult time discussing what they went through. So this was called Blink of an Eye.
Mr. Ty Warner with a blink of an eye.
A shot rings out and a song is dashed. A pool of life and a soul is past. Try to reason why, the reason won't return, and it happened in the blink of an eye. Think you have it all, but it's never enough. So you play the hand the devil calls you bluff. Then you raise the stakes and the bullets fly, and it happened in the blink of an eye. When the story's told, you got a week of Mondays. She don't sing no more, you know she'll never see a month of Sundays. Arrow finds the mark, memories remain. Happens every day, it doesn't dampen the pain. We will sing your song and watch the robin fly, and it happens in the blink of an eye. Treasure what you have, it can happen to you on your way to work or when your day is through. Remember what you forgot and laugh until you cry. It can happen in the blink of an eye. Remember what you forgot and laugh until you cry. It can happen in the blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye.
That is Ty Warner in the blink of an eye.
Thank you.
Again, it takes me back to the good stuff. It's
Yeah.
music. I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I there's plenty of stuff I like today, but it's the just very newistic, straightforward. We're gonna throw some instrumental on with some vocals and play. It's not the shock and awe. It just nice, simple. Let's grow.
Yeah, thank you so much. So for me, I'm all about the composers, right? You go back to the classical composers and the Mozarts and the Beethovens, and then the Gershwins, and then Bacharach, and those kind of writers, Elton John, Bernie Taupin, and then my inspiration for what we do really is the Beatles, because their catalog is so impressively across the board. You got the Motown sound, you got all that kind of thing too. I mean, it's a potpourri, it's a melting pot, and it just pours in, and I just kind of blossoms out with whoever I'm working with at the time. So, anyways, it's kind of how it works. But thank you so much for sharing, and all the sponsors and all the legwork and all the heavy lifting that this organization does, and of course for Dr. Arnell for putting us together, and carving out some white space for me to be here today. Yeah.
Love it. You're at the granddad of them all, aren't you?
I am. I'm sitting in our car here in 90-degree weather, and I am at Cheyenne Frontier Days. Can I get a yeah? So that's what we're doing, and I'm going to go back to volunteering here in a little bit. But
Yeah.
connect, yeah. So, but anybody like
Outstanding.
you can share my email if they want to talk about the music platform along with Dr. Arnell for 220, if there's something they want to try to bring together, please do not hesitate to channel that info to them from us, and then we can connect them with our core of people that can try to help them lift, as you said, tell the story.
What is the name of the other organization? Not Arnell organization. The
Wall of Fame Entertainment. It's a veteran startup organization out of Nashville, and yeah, and I met them from another organization called Helping Our Music Evolve. Helping Our Music Evolve is another Nashville-based organization I belong to, which is where Blink of an Eye was recorded, and that is that's kind of a musical co-op where you go in there. It's like a musical fitness center. They've got writers and producers, and it's really just a great little musical workout place that I go to.
We'll be reaching out to them this week. We have amazing connections in Nashville, and of course, part of the big game, the big fun part of it. Once you have your foot in that door,
Yeah,
and for a lot of people who don't have a foot in the door, the great part about Nashville is dropping everybody's name, and so that's the fun
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
So, Buddy Hyatt, who used to play with Toto, runs Hilltop Entertainment there now, and he has invited us into their space, and will record veteran musicians for a fraction of what studio time is, and so
that's crazy.
that's again, maybe that's something you can work with, or I mean, there's a lot of things, and I know that people lean to the people that they work with, but if we can create this collaborative, big machine, that's what the fun part of this job is.
This is
connecting
fun.
everything.
This is fun. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. You know.
Ty, can I ask, is that Dan Collins and Matt Smith from Wall of Fame
Yeah.
Entertainment?
Yeah.
Tell them I said hello. They know
I will.
exactly who I am.
What'd you
work
do
with
with them?
So Dan Collins, him and I did a program together called Bunker Labs, Veteran Entrepreneurship.
Oh yeah.
So, yep, him and I worked together. And then Matt Smith. Do you know Matt Smith, Ty?
Very well. Very well.
Tell him I said hello. Matt Smith and I actually worked in Hope for the Warriors together
Yeah.
as military and veteran program coordinators. I was the New York one, and he was in the where was he living at that time? He's in Arkansas.
maybe?
Yeah. Well, he moved to Arkansas, but
Yeah.
Ty, tell them I both said
I
hello.
will.
I'll text them right now, but I know exactly who they are.
Yeah, they're great people. You know.
I
This
get
boy
around
Mac
Mark.
guy knows everybody.
I get around Mark.
I love it. I love it.
I'll text them right
Oh.
now.
We're doing really good on time. Can you text and talk, Joey?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So what's the next big thing for Joey Mack and his traveling cigar lounge?
Just doing more events and spreading the good word. So for us, it's we're building out our team. We have a team of 56 veterans and first responders and those connected that work with our team. We're based in Jersey, but we have a couple people in Pennsylvania and Florida that work with us. So it's just building that sense of bringing back just talking, creating those conversations, being in the moment where we know as veterans that, seizing the day, carpe diem, that phrase, where you just guys, wherever you are and you smoke that cigar. I saw someone's comment where it's very therapeutical, but just being there at the moment, being able to talk to somebody, have a conversation, that's what we're spreading. As much as, like I was saying, I enjoy cigars, love drinking, love meeting awesome people. It's just that conversation. And I know you were talking about it's being around that fire, storytelling, and just talking to people of different walks of life. I love it. I miss it. It's always good.
Yeah.
Well, and this is how we do it. This is how we get it done. Hopefully stirring up your six and your check six will have conversation. And then again, the network here happening, and just again, an amazing thank you, Dr. Arnell, for making this connection with Mr. Warner and us and just the building. You can hear Mr. Warner on WeP3 Radio as not as we speak, but he's already loaded up on WeP3 Radio. We've got 5 of his songs in our rotation, and so make sure you get into WeP3 Radio. All you got to do is go to your Google search, type WEP3. Usually it pops up right now. If you got to add radio, we're the first one there. It is only veteran and first responder musical content. So if you have wore the uniform, that's the only way you can get into the WP3 radio. We're the only one in the country doing it. There's some that say they're doing it, but they're filling theirs up with podcasts. We fill ourselves up with daytime listening music. There's very few commercials. There's no talk on it. We're going to get there. I don't have time to do talk radio, but and who wants to listen to me all the time? You come in one time a month or one time a week to listen to We Got Your 6 at 6, and we appreciate you. So thank you. Mr. Warner.
Yeah.
What's the next big thing for Ty Warner and his music?
Well, Dr. Arnell, we're going down to Pulaski, Tennessee here August 9th, and we're having a big fundraiser for their VFW. So I'm sure she can text in to you and we can sort of populate all that. And she can talk about that. We can push this thing. It's $25 a ticket at the Star Theater, and that's just an amazing opportunity. We're going to have our headliner is going to be Tommy Barnes, another Air Force veteran who wrote Indian Outlaw for Tim McGraw. And so we just had him in Patriot Stories, and he's one of the funniest guys I know. I was sharing the writers round with him, and he's kind of a Larry the Cable Guy looking guy, and that kind of Mississippi humor. And he said, I'll never forget it. He was over on my side, and he took his head. He goes, "Yeah, I was going to join the Army, but I scored too high." Now, I don't want to offend anybody, but that's kind of what he said. That's why he ended up in the Air Force, he said. But I just thought he's got that kind of humor about him, man. So, just
Wasn't too high for the Army. He was way off the charts to get into the Marines.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He's just got. I mean, I view number oneers like general officers, right? Once you get that number one, to me they're GO status, right? And or chief status or whatever. And it was. It's just been an amazing relationship with that guy. He's just a great guy. We've got some other great people that are coming with us too, and So I don't know where were you guys? Where are you hubbed out of? Where are we right now?
In Minnesota.
You're in Minnesota. Okay, so it'll be a long commute.
Born and raised in Wyoming.
That's right, Cody. You said, yeah.
Yep. But we commute and we get around and we do events down in Nashville regularly, and we do an event down in Louisiana. And this is the reason why they call me Paws, Mr. Warner, is because at some point I'm going to get my paws on you. That's what happened. And so you can run from it. You can try to hide, but at some point, WP3 is going to come into town. We're going to get our paws on you. We'll have some conversations. We'll build. We'll grow. We'll eat. We might drink. We might smoke. We might do all these things. But the bottom line is, we're going to make a huge foundation for our brothers and sisters to find support. Is what we're going to do.
I think you already have.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
What's your lead into your last song, brother?
Okay, so this one, and thank you so much for doing this for us. So this song started out as a poem by a guy that writes poems, and he's a veteran. He's a 20 and some change Air Force veteran and civilian veteran with the Air Force here. The base that we hub out of is F.E. Warren Air Force Base. It's a nuclear mission base. It's a missile base. It's a missile wing, and he came to me with a poem. And I said, this is a neat little deal. Let's take this thing and carve it into a song. And so how we build, what I'm a firm believer again about life and building people around you. So I work with a guy in Cheyenne from Texas. His name's Vontae Anderson. So he did the audio engineering for this cut, just a basic recording. Then we gave it to a woman that I met at the Durango Song Expo. And she goes to the Berkeley School of Music, and she's going to be the next super producer par excellence. So we've polished it up there, and then we sent it to a gentleman named Jim Thacker, who owns Kaizen Music Group. He does a lot of sync stuff and sync placements. And then from there, he put the mix on it, and then we released it, and voila, off we go. It's called I'm a Veteran.
This is I'm a Veteran with Ty Warner.
When I joined the service, I raised my right hand. I took a solemn oath to defend our sacred land. Whether I'm tripping to the field or loading up a mag, I pledge my allegiance to respect our precious flag. Early in the morning or at the end of the duty day, when the music's playing, I don't run away. I stand at attention, salute our liberty. I pay tribute to my country because of what she's done for me. On the 11th of November, we take time to remember those who love our nation and those who defend her. And yes, we do it all over again. Just let me know the where and the when, the reason our nation still stands is because I am a veteran. My father retired Army, he was one heck of a man. He returned with an illness from Vietnam. 17 years after he returned, it began to take its toll. He never stopped saluting, no glory, swaying from that pole. No matter how you served her, or when you did your time, we stood side by side. I was a heck of a ride. I got your six and you got mine. I'll make you a promise. This is my call to you. Stand right here beside me. Salute the red, white, blue. On the 11th of November, we take time to remember those who love our nation and those who defend her. And yes, we do it all over again. Just let me know the where and the when, the reason our nation still stands is because I am a veteran. The reason our nation still stands is because I am a veteran. I am a veteran.
That is Ty Warner,
Thank you
and
so much.
I am a veteran.
Yep. Thank you so much. Love that
Thank
stuff.
you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What's it like when you get to hear your music?
It's surreal because like I said, I don't take myself too seriously, but it's who we're going to affect and who we're going to bring with us along the way. Like the fact that we're connected to my Jersey guy here, that he knows our woofers and things like that and everything like that. But I literally, thank you for the question. I don't know. I just keep moving on. You know, when's the next show? When's the next thing that I'm going to be doing? So, and the next thing I'm going to be doing is going back to the cabin, the military cabin, to pick up Mrs. Warner. Otherwise, there'll be some conversational issues that we want to sort of address. If you know where I'm going with this one, so I'm going to have to pop. I'm gonna have to pop smoke here in a second. But could everybody do me a favor and just identify who you are on the text thread, so I've got everybody, and I'll do the same. We're texting each other.
I'll make sure that's done as well.
Yep. Yep. So I want to thank everybody for giving me the opportunity today, and wishing everyone the best. And again, get back to me. Have our team send me anything that they need if they wanna put anything together from a musical perspective.
Real quick, we're going to let you out the door here. Final thoughts. Anything coming to your heart, mind, or anything you want to put out there?
What do you think? What do you think, man?
It's your final thoughts, brother.
Oh, I just want to try to have everybody. These are great times that we're in. They're not tumultuous times. They're great times. It's a great life. It's a great world. We just have to find the beauty in that on a daily basis.
We appreciate you, brother. Thanks for being here tonight, Mr. Warner.
Yep.
We've got your links up there. Go enjoy the granddaddy of them all.
Go Pokes!
Patriot, go Pokes!
Go Pokes! All right.
Love the shades. Take care, Ty.
All right.
That's just you and me, bro.
Well, it's us. It's cuddle time. We're cuddling.
I'm a little closer now since I'm in Kansas now. I'm a little closer.
A little closer. You can probably feel my heat, feel my pheromones. It's thanks for being on tonight, brother.
Yeah, of course.
I think there's a lot of things that we can get done.
Yeah. You know what? And thank you for having us, right? It's just, I tell people you have your time, your treasure, and your talent. And as long as you're utilizing them on a daily basis and you're helping others, I mean, you got a gift. So appreciate you sharing your story.
Yeah. The good news is, and again, I don't want to call anyone out. Do you know Howlin' Mad Smith? You know this guy? He's saying thanks, Ty.
Is this Matt Smith? Matt, is that you, bro? I can't see his face. If it is, that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't know. Good to have you, brother. We're here every Sunday, 1800 Central Standard Time. Come see us again. Reach out to the People's Patriot Project during the week. I know. So we don't normally on Sunday night share a lot about. Okay, all right. Oh yeah. Terrence Pop, the redonkulous. I love it. Thanks. Come back again, man. Whatever we can do to, again, we want to travel. Someone the other day, so here's a real caveat. And so if you got to go, Joey, you can go. We'll just, all right, you good?
Yeah,
so we do the Reason Across America event. And for those who don't know, this year, December 13th is the wreath laying day. And we are the coordinators for the event here in Minnesota for Fort Snelling, third largest national cemetery in the country. Little over 300,000 people at rest there, little under 200,000 veterans. You don't have to be a veteran to be in a national cemetery, just so you know. We got politicians, politicans. We got politicans there, politicians, and other notable people in your state usually. Anyway, during the script for the ceremony before we lay wreaths, there's a conversation about Jewish memorials. So, love the Oyster family. The Oyster family is who puts on the Oyster Wreath Company up in Maine. They do their thing. Merrill Oyster had extra wreaths one year and said, hey, what are we going to do with these? And they end up taking them to Arlington. Great story, mission, passion, all the things. Let's not be, I don't know the right word, but wreaths represent Christmas. Proof. And there's not an ill thought in the process of putting a wreath on a grave, except for now our Jewish brothers and sisters, not bad, not good, not what it is a thing. Don't want a Christmas wreath put on their memorial. Totally get it. Totally understand it. Does that mean we don't honor, remember, and teach about the mission of the Jewish soldiers? And so, again, no ill will is in any part of this. It's all positive. But there's a part that says in our script that if you happen to notice that there is a Jewish memorial, please don't put a wreath on it. And that's to honor and remember. But then you're kind of leaving a group out. And I get both sides. Well, a person of Jewish descent came and talked to me after, and they said, can we do something different? And I said, I don't know what we can do. But you know what? I'm willing to have a conversation. So I went and I set up a meeting with the Jewish education program here in Minnesota and got the tops of the tops in the room to have the conversation. What can we do? And one of them looked at me and said, how far do you want to go with this? And I go, is any distance too far, to be honest with you, to honor and remember and to teach about the men and women who have given? So again, the nuance. How far is too far? I will go as far as we need to go, as far as my ability, brain, body can get there to make a difference. And I think that is, again, that's kind of the theme of where we're going. I think, Andrea, if you're listening, there is she behind the scenes here. How far will we go? How far will you go? Because here's the deal. We need you. There was a gentleman on here struggling earlier, already having conversations with him, already giving me the hoo-ah, already, different tone, because this is what we do. It's good to see Helen Mad Smith here. I don't know if I can say that out loud. This might be a little. We will go all the way. On the clean person side, yes, not on the military barrack conversation. Okay, like me and Joey Mack were getting ready to go all the way here a second ago, so that was we were. No, but this is I'm sorry. I know that people are struggling and have stuff going on. My heart is with you, and that's why we want to be with you. It gives me joy knowing that we're making these connections. Sorry, not sorry. Is this about me? It's not about me. It's not. None of it's about me. Frank is asking questions. Yeah, we'll make more connections, make more connections. Joey Mack's going to be out here in Minnesota here in the next month. Have you confirmed that yet?
No, we haven't confirmed it yet. I'll confirm it probably by the end of this week or something.
All right.
But yeah, looking forward to Minnesota. Last time I was there, I played a rugby game over there in Minnesota. That was good times.
I ain't doing none of that nonsense, but we'll.
What do you like?
So-
How about this, Mark? What do you like smoking? What kind of cigars do you like smoking?
No, I don't know that so I like having a cigar in my hand, and when I'm outside around the barbecue, around the pool, we talked about this pre-show, not 100-degree smoking days. Don't like those necessarily. I have a psychological attraction to the darker tobacco cigars.
Gotcha.
And I know they have names, and I'm not that side. It took me a while to learn that in the world of tequila, you have Blanco, Raspado, and Anejo. That took me a while. I'm not as versed in cigars because I think a lot of people smoke cigars because someone else was doing it and they want to try it. You go to the golf course. I mean, golf courses sell hundreds of thousands of cigars, and I don't think any one of them know what cigar they're smoking.
I always say that you might not remember the cigar that you smoked, but you'll always remember the people you smoked it with. So going back to, being an 18-year-old, going to Paris Island and going to infantry school afterwards, I didn't touch a lick of tobacco or anything like that. But being there out in the suck, as we say it, whether it's training and then you're just with people and they just offered it to you, and it's just kind of like an easy transition of just whether it's. I mean, I started off with Black and Miles and cigarettes back in the service when I first started out, but it's that camaraderie. Simplify, David. It's that camaraderie.
Get that out of here.
Yeah, fill it up, dude. Light up the chat. But it's that camaraderie, and going back to the saying, I don't remember my first cigar. I don't, but I remember the people I always smoke it with, and that to me is a special moment, right? And
Sure.
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, I honestly, and I don't know. I'm probably 3 cigars a year, but I can probably, if I sat down and if you taxed me, I can probably go back and tell you every memory of every cigar. Because again, you remember the people, you remember the event. Now, I get it. I mean, I'm not a John Daly who does it every single day and has got that thing out there like that and taking the full golf swing and it's got it. I mean, he is not going to remember every single cigar he's ever smoked, and that's because he's doing it daily. But it's his. I'm excited, and there is, and we've talked about this a little previously. I think there's a value in having a grounded beacon, shock and awe cigar to A, hand out, B, be around people, C, showcase and raise resources for veterans and first responders. We figure that out. I can't tell you how excited I am about some of the things that we can get done with you and our network, brother.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Mark. And that's why, like, I come on these podcasts, sharing our story, and then someone that could be listening. It's like we started our story just by smoking, black and milds and cigarettes, or smoking cigars overseas in the smoke pits. That someone out there could be like, let me start a business that I'm truly passionate about. And now we've been going on for 7 years with an incredible team. And even the resources that you and I have talked about, I've met some incredible people along the way, from Shannon to Scott, and then, Ty, you guys, and Andrea, and then Ty knowing the people that own that business that I know personally, Dan and Matt. So, and I connected Dan and Matt together, which is so funny. It's about networking. It's being around good people, and that's why I love being in this business. It's like fun and easy for me because it's good people.
You got a great gig, dude. You got a great gig.
It's like twist my arm, like, hey, you want to smoke? You want to have a drink? I was like, yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. It's not. I'm very happy with where I am, and where it's taken my family, friends, and our team. It's something that we built and truly passionate about.
It's exciting, man.
Yeah,
it is exciting. Well, thank you for being on here tonight. We're gonna run some out things here real quick. If you got to go, Joey, go ahead and talk out. We'll just get this run and get it shut down. Thanks for everyone for being here. What are your final thoughts? Listen, I didn't give you the chance.
My final thoughts are exactly what you just said in the beginning. I reached out to a couple friends that I haven't talked to for a while. Don't wait. Take some action, right? Wherever that is. For me, it's messaging 6 buddies of mine that I haven't talked to for a while. Just take the action right away. Tomorrow's never guaranteed, and you never know what your friends might be going through. So say hi and take action. Those are my final thoughts.
Justin, brother. We're here every weekend at 1800 Central Standard Time. We always bring a boots on the ground influencer or organization, someone that has got some skin in the game. They're the reason why we created that at the very beginning, and we've got people that we want to make sure get the word out to their mission. Tonight, we want to make sure Joey Mack gets out there with his mission and his mobile cigar lounge by the amazing company he works with, the JC Newman Cigar Company. And so that's our influencer tonight. And then we try to bring on a musician every weekend as well. Ty Warner tonight. We might have an update. So you're going to see it. There might be some conversations we got to have. We're going to put up the promo for next week, but we might have a change in our in our lineup for next week. So right now at this time, we have the amazing Amanda Zombek of Veterans Helping Veterans in down in Texas, MoCo, which is a county down there. And then we have right now slotted for next week, Deanna Wheeler. You might have some conversations only in the fact that we might be changing some stuff between now and then, but that's what we have lined up. Remember that you can come check out WeP3, the People's Patriot Project, every Monday at 4:30. We do what we call the WeP3 Weekly Debrief, where we have a conversation about the specific mission work that we're doing and the conversations that we're having with people. It will include a brief breakdown of what tonight's conversation was about and what next week's going to look like. And the veterans that come into our network that have asks, and might have some updates on some of the people that spoke out tonight on tonight's show. And again, we're starting and having real conversations. And how far we'll go? We will go all the way. Thank you for the WeP3 team for putting all their stuff together. Thank you for all our viewers and listeners that came here to here. Again, check us out at www.thepeoplespatriotproject.org, and we will check you out when the smoke clears. Patriot Pride.
You got it.
Patriot Prize.